All right, so we have here the pork. The way I made this is pork and cheese. The way I made the pork was I grabbed the pork butt from Kroger and I put it in the crock pot. Right, put it in the crock pot. You buy the big the salsa, like the Curtis or whatever, just the thing of salsa, bro. Grab a thing of salsa, pour it in the crock pot. This is not the salsa that the company makes. I made this. This is the salsa for pupusas, and this is the cocodrilo. But I'll get right to that. So you leave it in there in the crock pot on low for like 8 hours. Once it comes out, I put it in a food processor, but you know I use the like a dough blade or whatever, or you can just mix it up by hand. Mix it up by hand. I let it sit in the juices. I mix it up with the juices, and I end up storing it, and then that way it can take up the juices from the meat. But that's all pretty much, bro. It's like crock pot meat. You put it in the meat. Once it's 8 hours, 10 hours, or whatever on low, then it should be like super tender. It'll come apart like nothing. Then I mix mozzarella cheese and the pork, and then I have the masa. You get the masa until you get like a good, you know, doughy consistency. You don't want it too dry either. That's why I have some corn oil, and I'll show you in just a sec. All right, so you grab a good sized ball. This will be pretty good right here. You make a little ball, like palm size. Then you dab your fingers in some oil. Yep, thanks, Asia. Then you smush it. If it looks like it's too cracking, like the edges are cracking a little bit too much, grab some more oil. You know what I'm saying? Ball it up some more. Make sure it's nice and moist. Then you press right in the middle. That's all you're doing. Don't matter if it looks all ghetto on the sides. I'll show you. Just want to make sure that at least the center is kind of pushed in, so it's kind of thin. And then you grab some meat. I like to put good portions, man, of pork and queso in here. All right, and then you just kind of, you know, scoop it up kind of like that to the tip. If you have any excess, just put it off, put it right there. This one is just right. All right, so make a ball. You know what I'm saying? Kind of fill the cracks if you can. It's no big deal. Pupusas are not meant to be like perfect. Then you grab a little bit of more oil just to coat the outside, not a lot. And then you just keep doing like a ball, like a ball, and squeeze and press hard. You know what I'm saying? You want all that meat and corn, the tortilla to mix, and then you just press in the middle. It's alright if the meat comes out on the sides, because the cheese is gonna help seal those holes. Once the cheese starts leaking, and then it'll crust up, it'll keep all that sealed up. All right, that should be pretty good right there. Then you bring it over here on a hot skillet and a griddle. Got Adrian's little tortilla going. And then these are ready. You see how these come out? See, that's from the cheese. And you just flip it. You see that's how it'll come out. Same thing with this one. Let that sit there for a little bit. See, it's okay if the pork's poking out. The salsa I made with, you can do like the recipe's 4 Roma tomatoes, 1 clove of garlic, a quarter small onion, and a teaspoon of the bouillon, but the chicken flavor. This one's the tomato flavor. You get the chicken flavor, put it in there, like about 2 cups of water, put it in a pot, and bring it to a boil. Leave it for like 5 minutes until the water kind of boils off. Then you should have your salsa, the curtido. I make it the day before. Pretty much just water with like a very little bit of apple cider vinegar and coleslaw. I buy the pre-cut coleslaw and just throw it in there, leave it for a day. I put some oregano and some salt and pepper, a little bit, just to taste, and you should be good.